Okay, everyone, just a friendly reminder that for those of you out there who are trying to hire a professional such as myself, there are reasons that we require professional emails and things like this, and we don't do consultations over DMs or Messenger. And that's so that we can create a client file for you. So that means every interaction that we've ever had, every goal, dream, hope, detail, name, photo you've ever given me goes into a client file. So I always have that information for you, right? And I can refer back and see what we've done, what workings we've done, et cetera, et cetera. Now, I have the absolute right at any point to turn down working with someone, and I do it every week. I do it all the time. I just did it this morning. And the reason I did it is because they were using text speak with me and refused to send an email. So they were sending things like, are you a real root worker? Are you, using the letters are you and they're using letters to like symbolize actual words. So this tells me you're going to be an extremely difficult client to work with if you can't follow the first direction I gave you, which is to send a professional email. And when you tell people that, and then they just keep sending you messages, so now you're trying to harass me into working with you and into going against my own rules and boundaries that I have created and I have found out work for my business, which I've had for 25 years. So these are all really bad signs for somebody when they try to do this, okay? It's not hard. Send a professional email, okay? Don't think that you know more about me than running my business, or that I'm just so desperate and hard up for money that I'm going to say yes to any job that flies through my DMs, because I can guarantee you got the wrong me. There's also another aspect there that I just touched on that people really need to understand when they are looking for a professional to work with them. We don't have to work with you. We don't have to work with anybody. It's actually you who are coming to us. So you realized you had an issue and you sought us out. And then it's up to you to take the appropriate steps to communicate your information to us so we can decide if we even can or want to work with you. So I'm not sure how people have gotten it twisted in professional industries that we should be like on our knees, begging and praising hallelujah that somebody wants to give us some money. It's quite the opposite. And I will clarify why it's actually a good thing that we turn people down. My time and my energy and my effort is worth far more than any monetary price I could ever get paid. And I would rather turn down the money in order to save my precious time and energy. All of our days are finite. I do not want to waste my time or energy working with someone who cannot even take the time or be professional enough or respect themselves enough or respect me enough to simply write a professional email. And this also stops us from working with just anyone. Then, when we work with you, that is a really special thing. That is a great sign for you that we are picky and that we are choosy. You should want somebody who wants to work with just a small amount. There is something shady and low vibe about somebody who will work with any person that shows up to them just for the money. That is, to me, that does not equate somebody with being an elite professional. Okay. That is, that's just sort of like the McDonald's of spiritual work. You know what I mean? Anybody can pull through and get their burger, It's like, oh, anybody can pull up and get a spell. No, we don't roll like that over here. And it's very basic. I'm a professional. I expect you to be professional. It's just a few very simple rules you need to read and to get through so that we can work together. And if you can't do that, I'm sorry that you are not showing up powerfully for yourself in your own life, because that's exactly what that tells me, is that you can't even show up powerfully for your own self to be able to write me an email for help.